yet another yapping with me, Fellonius the Wizard. Yes, I'm going to talk about my religion. Now, I'm a Christian, I'm a Protestant, and as such, that is how I've been baptized. And I don't know much about religion, things, traditions from my family. I was left to do that by myself. And actually, when I started out thinking about religion at all, it's probably when I had to bury my mother. I think that's about it, 1988. Suddenly I was in church for a reason that I didn't think of before that. And I didn't know anything of how you do stuff. I mean, I haven't been to a wedding, I haven't been to a baptize, I haven't been to anything before that. And I didn't know what I was doing there. Where should I sit? Where should I go? I had to be led around, and that's not really how it's supposed to be. I mean, if I am a Christian, which I sort of is, how should I explain this? Let's go back in time. I was baptized as a Christian Protestant, and I never doubted that. I never talked about it. I never thought it was strange or anything. That was something that we all did. But I also went to school, and suddenly in school my generation was taught about different type of religions and nothing about our religion. That was a thing in the 60s here in Sweden. We threw out all the things that we had. The old kings were no longer deciding things for us. The kings and the church together didn't do anything less for us. We could take care of ourselves. Good. And all the old kings that has been fighting around all Europe for no reason at all except for just fighting, we should forget about them as well. Just throw them out as well. So we threw everything out that was old, including the Christian Protestantism that we had. And now I don't even know who Martin Luther is. Martin Luther King, right? Well, what is his name? Well, I don't know. So I was taught that there are several other religions, and that's about it. You don't choose. You just don't think about it. So that's when I started losing my religion. There is one thing, and this happened back in about 88, 89. Suddenly there was a debate. It was a big debate, sort of. If you drop out of the Swedish church in which you are written, you can save up to 1,000 Swedish crowns a year in church tax. A year. Now, $1,000 in Sweden is about $100 in US. So $100 a year you can save for not being in the church. And I thought that was ridiculous. I mean, okay, if you could save like, I don't know, $10,000, then it would be something. Yeah, but measly $100 just to not be in the church. And then I started to look into the different type of stuff we get for those $1,000 a year. And suddenly there were funeral costs, there were a grave place you automatically paid for, flowers, upkeep of the graves and all that. You paid for that with 1,000 measly bucks Swedish crowns a year. And suddenly I became religious, sort of economically religious. It's too small amount to bother with, and it is still. I still think so. And then since I was my upbringing was talking about that. Well, when Satan gets old, he gets religious. So yeah. Probably that is what I've been waiting for. I'm waiting for being that old that I can become religious again. But I'm thinking about it, and I don't think I'm going to. I have lost my religion that is really religious. I don't keep up with anything that has to do with those traditions. I don't know why we are celebrating Easter. Well, there is something about Golgotha, and there is something about the cross, carrying it up through and hanging on a cross. But why are we celebrating it? I don't remember that. I don't remember the full picture. It's like a forgotten fairy tale sort of thing. Same goes with everything. On the other hand, I don't know why we are celebrating Midsummer either, because that's not even Christian. But never mind. Doesn't matter. But the main point about all this rambling is, what is it that I have lost? And am I really missing it? And I am not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, I live my life and it's working fine as far as I can tell. But if there is a point in this, like the US, most Americans say that it's God here and God there and God did this and God helped them and so on. And still, no, I can't see it. Am God helping me? I've survived 4 deaths. I should have been dying 4 times so far in my life, and I'm still alive. Is that God? If so, then I'm having a bit of a problem, I can tell you that much. Well, I still think about it. Thank you for listening. Bye.